Hello everyone, my name is Theodore Jensen, and I'm talking about my paper Trust and Anthropomorphism in Tandem, which reports on an experiment I ran on the interrelated nature of automated agent appearance and reliability in trustworthiness perceptions. Trust has been defined as the willingness of a party to be vulnerable to the actions of another party based on the expectation that the other will perform a particular action important to the truster, irrespective of the ability to monitor or control that party. And it has been recognized as an important factor in automation use in the fields of human factors and HCI. This study focuses on appropriate trust, which is a match between the user's perceptions of trustworthiness and the system's capability. Meanwhile, anthropomorphism is the assignment of human-like qualities to a non-human entity. So the focus of the paper is that anthropomorphism and trust share this predictive quality, and that both are processes used by humans to anticipate the future behavior of something that they're interacting with. Some have cautioned that anthropomorphic representation of technological systems can mislead users and give them false expectations for performance. Meanwhile, researchers of embodied conversational agents have suggested that human communication models, because they're what people are accustomed to, can actually allow users to efficiently build meaning about technical systems. In the context of trust, Divisor et al. Ran a series of experiments on a number guessing task where they found essentially that human-like agents elicit greater trust resilience than more machine-like agents. In other words, in their experiment, they have this decreasing reliability paradigm, and they find that declines in trust for more human-like agents are shallower than for more machine-like agents. So it appears that greater humanness leads the technical system to be more forgiving. The current study focuses on the role of anthropomorphism in trust appropriateness. So we designed a 2x3 between subject experiment where we manipulate the reliability and the appearance of an agent. The context for the experiment was this target identification task, which is an online game we developed in our lab, where a participant collaborates with this automated target detection or ATD agent to classify a set of 20 images as dangerous or not dangerous. The manual task involves clicking on a marker to show an image and then zooming in to see whether there are numbers on the back of a vehicle in that image, in which case it's dangerous. While the human participant is identifying its set of images, the ATD agent is working in parallel on a set of images. The reliability of the agent in our experiment determines the number of errors made by the ATD on the images that it's assigned during each round of the game. So we tell participants that they'll receive a round score that's based on the collective speed and accuracy of identification. And this aligns with our operational definition of trust because participants decide how many images they're willing to allocate to the automation with the expectation of quick and accurate performance despite the risk to their accuracy because the automation is not perfect. The score is actually just a function of the allocation, and there's an ideal level in each reliability condition. So in the low reliability condition, the best round scores are achieved when allocating 5 images to the agent, while as in the high reliability condition, the best round scores are achieved at 15. And this chart shows how round scores decrease with the distance away from that optimal level. And this allows us to explicitly characterize appropriate trust with respect to that optimal level of allocation. We manipulated the appearance of the ATD agent using stimuli borrowed from Divisor in his 2016 Trust Resilience study with a computer, avatar, and human agent to represent increasing levels of anthropomorphism. In a survey after the game, we asked about demographic information and also about the perceived anthropomorphism, perceived reliability, and perceived trustworthiness of the ATD agent. First, we recruited participants on Amazon's mTurk service. We showed them an instruction page describing how to play the game and also describing the scoring incentives so that speed and accuracy were important to achieve a high score. Participants then played 5 rounds of the game, each followed by a feedback page that gave them their score for that round, a message from the ATD agent, and asked for their allocation to the agent for the subsequent round. Then they took the survey on Qualtrics and were compensated back on MTurk. After some filtering procedures, we ended up with a sample of 264 participants, 101 of which were female, 179 were white, with a mean age of 37 years. In conducting some statistical tests, we didn't find any significant differences between groups on our demographic items. Our first prediction was that the high reliability agents would be perceived as more anthropomorphic than low reliability agents. So we conducted an ANOVA on the Godspeed Anthropomorphism Index with both of our variables as between subject factors. And we found main effects of both variables. So high reliability agents were perceived as more anthropomorphic than low reliability agents, and also anthropomorphism increased in the anticipated direction with the agent appearance manipulation. Next, we asked this question of how agent appearance influenced perceived reliability and conducted another ANOVA with reliability and agent appearance as the between subject factors. Levine's test was violated because variance in reliability perceptions was greater in the low reliability than the high reliability group. However, we did find that reliability had the intended main effect on perceived reliability, and also there appeared to be this small effect of agent appearance in the low reliability condition where human agents were perceived as more reliable. Next, we predicted that participants interacting with more human-like agents would have more appropriate trust than those interacting with less human-like agents, and this is in line with the notion that human communication models make users more comfortable. So we conducted another ANOVA, this time with round also as a within subject factor. Although there was no support for hypothesis 2 in that there was no effect of agent appearance on trust appropriateness, we did find that participants in the high reliability condition tended to under-trust the agent, while those in the low reliability condition tended to over-trust. Next, we examined the perceived trustworthiness characteristics. So we predicted that high reliability would elicit greater perceived trustworthiness in terms of ability, integrity, and benevolence than low reliability agents. And we also asked the question of how agent appearance would influence those 3 dimensions of trustworthiness. So first we conducted a MANOVA and found significant main and interaction effects of our variables. And so we followed up with 3 separate univariate ANOVAs on the ability, integrity, and benevolence perceptions. For perceived ability of the agent, again we found that Levine's test was violated and that there was greater variance in ability perceptions for low reliability participants. With this in mind, we did find a large main effect such that high reliability agents were perceived as having greater ability, and we also found a significant interaction effect, after which post hoc tests showed that the human agent was perceived as having greater ability than the computer and avatar agents. The finding for perceived integrity was similar in that there was a marginally significant interaction where in the low reliability condition the human agent was perceived as having greater integrity than the other 2 agents. In addition to the main effect of reliability on perceived benevolence, we also found an interaction effect, where in the low reliability condition, the human was perceived as having the greatest benevolence compared to the other 2 agents, whereas in the high reliability condition, the computer was seen as having the greatest benevolence compared to the other 2 agents. While we did not find an effect of agent appearance on trust appropriateness, we did find that it influenced reliability and trustworthiness perceptions, especially of low reliability agents, suggesting that anthropomorphism and trust act as these sort of shared predictive processes in anticipating an agent's behavior. Thank you for listening. I would gladly answer anybody's questions about the paper or the presentation at this email. Thanks.